Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. How you all doing this evening? Just a super quick check to make sure you can all hear me. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. If you can't, don't. I was having a little bit of a sound glitch right at the beginning here. So tonight, we are having some super duper fun with the CoCo 3. And if we have some time afterwards, we're going to get back here down on the floor back there to the Tandy 1000 TX that we did last stream. So a couple quick announcements, channel announcements. One, hi everybody. Two, we have done the Apple IIc giveaway drawing already. I just want to let everybody know that we have chosen the winners. If your winners are out there and watching tonight, please don't tell anybody yet, because you know we're doing the whole thing where we're going to be doing a live stream on Monday to announce the winner and hang out with them for a little bit, talk a little bit about the giveaway and the whole process. So we're going to be doing that on Monday. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our special guest for this evening. And that special guest is Mike Rojas. Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Joe?
Doing good. So everybody, Mike Rojas is a wonderful, cool guy who has some background in software engineering. And he wanted a solution to be able to do RGB video on the CoCo 3. And I saw his post on Facebook about that. I'm like, I need to have one of those things. And so he's like, yeah, I'll shoot you one. And I'm like, okay, do you want to be on a live stream and talk about it? So here we are. So welcome to the stream, Mike. A lot of people are saying hi. We've got John Mounts is here. Great. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Jim Fullerton. Garth Beagle. Hey, dude. How you doing? So, Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about this adapter for the CoCo 3 while I grab it out of the box to show everybody.
Yeah, great. I mean, I got a very, very sick CoCo 3. It had water damage. The keyboard was shot. Motherboard was shot. And I basically started to repair it. And when I got the screen, I got it to boot. Then it hit me like, oh, yeah, I remember the video on this stuff is really bad. So it's
Yes.
Composite video. But, you know, when you're a kid, you don't even think about it. You just, want to play the game. So I started looking at other options, and I had an Apple IIgs RGB monitor. And I thought, hey, can I hook this to the CoCo? And people are like, I don't know. It's not been done. So I started just wiring stuff up and breadboarding. And I realized the sync signals coming out of the CoCo are separate, one for horizontal, one for vertical, and they're positive. Where the Apple, of course, think differently, is flipped and combined. So I built a card to do that. Asked the Facebook community, is there any interest in the card? And they've got a lot of responses. So built some cards. And there it is.
And there is the magic device. So basically looking at it, we've got a ribbon cable adapter here that connects to the header on the bottom of the CoCo, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and that ribbon header doesn't provide power, so we've got to give it juice on the side for the chip. Why did they not give the ribbon?
I know. I thought
power on the ribbon header. Anyway,
I thought I could run a wire, but no, you'd be,
yeah, but it'd be sloppy and weird, right? Yeah. So we've got a little external adapter doodle for that, but that's fine. And then right there we've got the DB15 adapter that goes to the monitor. And of course, you can also get the super awesome 3D printed case. That is super slick looking, by the way. I like that. That is really nifty. You even did, it looks like you even designed the kind of striping there to match the top of the case.
I did. That's what I was going for. So
that is really cool. And is there a little ribbon cable in there too? I think
there is.
Yes, there it is. I just missed it. Of course, then we also got the ribbon cable. So basically, you have a whole solution where you just snap this into the bottom of the machine, plug it into the 2GS monitor, and you get a brilliant RGB color. So, yeah, sign me up. So why don't we dig into it and start putting together, and we can chat about this process while I do it. Of course, he also sends instructions, and I love that. Not a manual, so it's okay to read.
Yeah.
That's funny. So yeah, let's. I'm going to switch camera angles. If you want to stand by for a second, I've got to do some camera management over here. Do that thing. Okay, and then I need to click a button to change my camera, which is that. There we are, so you can see me. Let me change the layout a little bit. There you go. You're still on screen, but
Awesome.
the CoCo is the star of the show here. So I also have a fan running here because I was a little warm. We're going to put that away. Okay, so what we got to do? We basically got to flip the CoCo over, right?
That's right. You are the first, not me, person to follow these instructions. So let's see how we do.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Well, let's actually read the not instructions, okay? So the cable, okay, we got the orientation correct, right?
That's right.
That is correct. And the cable goes this direction. It goes this direction, but folds backwards, right?
You got it. Yay.
Okay. So that's good. They taught me how to read in kindergarten. So that goes in there. All right. And we can just kind of fish the cable back this way a little bit.
Yep.
Cool. There it is. Okay. There we are. So the cable sits out the back like that. That's cool. Easy peasy. There it is. So now we need to put the little thing in the box. Screwdriver.
Did you find the screws?
Yes, they're right there in the piece of foam. Sweet. Those little M3 screws.
Yeah, they're just M3 screws, and the hole is a little undersized, so
yes, it'll bite in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and so I presume it goes this way.
Yes, it does. Nope, the other.
Aha, I see it now. Oh,
Right.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, because it's got to have space for the connector doodle. Yes. And that goes, does it matter which way that goes?
That's only one direction, so if it lines up, you're good.
If it lines up, I'm good. Well, it lined up, so I must have did it right.
Yep.
Does it go upside down? No, it goes this way. Yeah, I see it now. I'm going to flip the other way just for giggles.
Just to see.
Well,
Yeah, it could be flushed all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So we'll get the screws in here. Yep, that feeds in perfectly. That's nice.
That's
of course,
good.
with it being ABS, or is this PLA?
That's PLA, yeah.
PLA, you got to be a little careful because it can be a little soft.
You do. I was going to print it in PET G, which is, like tank material, but
yeah,
it prints a lot slower.
What printer are you using?
I'm using a Creality. It's a CR10S.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the Ender 3 Pro.
Oh man, that's awesome. Same type of head though, right? Still the Ender head.
Pretty much, yeah, same head. It's just the gantry's a little bit different.
Yep.
And I cheats a doodle, and I have it connected via USB, so I can use Cura Ultimaker to just throw files at it.
Man, that's what I use too. That's an awesome slicer.
Okay, and then that plugs in there like that. That is super awesome, and that's cool that it has the case, because then you don't have this exposed box laying around. There's a lot of electronic hobbyist projects I find that they're just kind of like, here's a board, have a nice day, and it's like, but it's laying on my bench with all my other nerd tools. I'm going to short it out.
Yeah, you'll drop something on it. I've done that.
Yeah,
and it's dead.
been there before. So now I need to plug this thing in. Stand by. I need to actually find a place to do that. I need to move some cords around. Little cable management. That can you do it? You can do it. There we go. That's plugged in. And it doesn't matter if this is plugged in ahead of time or not.
It shouldn't. It's just, monitor output.
Okay, cool. So that is plugged in. So I'm going to start by turning the CoCo on here with just the regular video, so we can see what that looks like. Because we want to give everybody the drum roll, please, type of thing. Turn on that. It'd be nice if I plugged it in correctly. The actual video connection. There we go.
Yep.
So there is
Yes.
pretty standard video.
Yep.
So we can zoom in on that so everybody can see its awfulness. That's your typical NTSC barf. Now, I am going to admit that it is going to look a little bit blurry on my 2GS monitor, because my 2GS monitor requires service. It needs to be recapped. So until it warms up, it's going to be a little blurry on the monitor. But I can tell you right now, it is beautiful. So are we all ready to see what this thing looks like on a true RGB monitor? Are we ready for it? Drum roll. Turn. And
All right, it's working.
perfect. That is awesome. Now, again, like I said, I do admit my GS monitor is a little bit blurry, but as it sits there over the next few minutes, it'll get super crisp. Can we get a better focus on it? Can we get in there and see what it looks like? Yeah. See, it's getting blown out by my camera here. I'm just trying to get a true representation of this, because that is only fair. Stop wiggling around, camera. Just stop it. Stop.
Boy, it is getting clear.
Yeah, this monitor is weird. It's it gets fixed over time. People are throwing stuff in the chat. Let's see, what monitor is that? It looks very useful. Lucas Notch, if you're talking about my little screen monitor here, the little tiny one, if you're talking about this LCD monitor right there, that monitor is a monitor from Reactive Micro. Henry of Reactive Micro released that. He actually worked very closely with a Chinese manufacturer to get that monitor so that it works really well with Apple IIs. And I can tell you that with Apple IIs in 80 column mode, it's perfect.
Oh man,
it's really good. It's not doing so well with the CoCo because it's tuned for the Apple II's weird NTSC stuff. But yeah. Patrick says he's currently working on a Mac 128K, trying to fix it up, but I guess I should be working on the Tandy I have. Oh, there's no shoulds. We can do whatever we want, right? Yeah, and David Croker. Yeah, I wish they provided power on the RGB's or CoCo's RGB port. That'd be useful. Exactly. That would be exactly perfect for that.
Incredibly useful.
So go back there. Yep. See, it's tighter now. It's blinking, but that's just that my monitor's funny. So yeah, we're gonna step that camera back real quick so we can see them kind of both at the same time. Jim Fullerton, I bought a 16K CoCo 2 last year and have upgraded to 64K. Yeah. The one where it talks to Steve, glad it got it out of the. Who is talking? What? It was who's talk? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Tania 1000 SL that I haven't tried yet. It's pretty rusted up on the bottom, so I still hope it's okay on the inside. Yes. And Patrick says he doesn't think he's ever used a CoCo. Well, Patrick, you're gonna get to watch one tonight. So now that we have this up and running on this awesome thing, let's see if I can, at the very least, get like a game running on it so we can see what it's really like. And I have to remember what I need to do that. Stand by. We need the magic box.
Oh yeah.
This thing is the bomb. If you're using a CoCo, you need one of these things.
Yeah, they have SDC.
The CoCo SDC. Yep.
And you know, the other thing I remember, Joe, is like games have to be written either for RGB or for composite. Yeah. So, and the best games, they'll ask you right at the beginning, are you running RGB or are you running composite? Because
yes.
the palettes are completely different.
Different? Yeah. Let's, can I run that? Well, whatever that is, I didn't like that. Okay. How do we, those of you in the chat, do we know, how do I get back into SDCX?
EXP.
Thank you. The CoCo, I'm I know just enough to be dangerous with it.
I'm learning too.
Let's try Miss Maze. Yeah, you're right. That isn't working in RGB, if you can see.
But it's working in composite, isn't it?
Yeah, in composite, it's blue. Right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. In composite, or in RGB here, it's just grayscale. But we got color down here. Interesting. And so that's not just to be clear, that's not a fault of the RGB adapter at all. That's the game doesn't know how to put it into RGB mode. Correct.
The palettes are different. And so when it's drawing the pixels that reference the palette, it's referencing a composite palette, not an RGB palette.
Got it. Understood. So that makes sense. Yeah, because the composite mode in this it uses kind of artifact mode, similar to the way the Apple II does. It just puts how can I say, properly phased dots on the screen to make it like blue or red or green or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep. Let's see. Do I have another game? I was trying to get Farfall working, but I need to turn it off and back on. Go.
Somebody in the chat may know of an RGB game. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, if there's one we can get running here, we can do that. See, I have Farfall on here, but I can't get it to run for some reason.
You know, I couldn't get it to run either. Does it need something like more memory?
No. I've had it run it now. It might be something with it not liking the CoCo 3. A couple years ago, I tested it on a CoCo 2 and it worked, but I think I had to load it as an actual cartridge image on one of the cartridge slots.
Oh, it's a cartridge game. That's right.
Yeah. So disk is drive didn't. Yeah. Okay. Great. So how do I run that? It says disk is drive mounted in drive 1. Okay.
Okay. So I mean, you hit escape and then do a dir, and then there's something to run.
Yeah. So it'd be load M. Right.
Yeah.
Oops. TM error. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe I spelled it wrong.
Does David know? Is David in the chat? He'll know.
Yeah. Hey, David, if you're there. Hey, Rudy's Retro Intel. TM error. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Like me, I'm still learning the CoCo. I was just happy I got a Nitrous 9 to boot the other day.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still looking for a 6309 so I can do that. But I don't think you have to have it to do that.
No, they have the 6809 version. I replaced my CPU, but the one on the CoCo SDC, the image wouldn't boot. Just
okay. Yeah. So everybody's saying I need Donkey Kong. So
let's
go find that. First off, let me change my camera so that it's not boring or something. I don't know. And then Donkey Kong. So where do I get that from, guys? I thought I downloaded it last stream and then didn't end up getting it on the cartridge. So let me take a quick look-see. New folder. Not new folder, Joseph. I need view by details, sort by date modified. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Looking real super quick. I don't see it in my downloads. So we want to do Tandy Color Computer Donkey Kong. And doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doobie. Looking. I'm looking for it, folks. I promise. Welcome to the world's most boring stream. Is it Donkey Kong Remixed? Is that what it is?
That sounds likely. For the CoCo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To run on the CoCo 3. Let's do this. We're downloading, dk.zip. Is that what I want? I don't know. I'm downloading it. Can I post that? Will it allow me to post that link? That's the link I'm looking at, everybody. I don't know if that's the right link or not, but I'm doing it. That's the thing I'm doing. So move the card over here real quick. And just like last time, it's doing the whole, I'm deciding I'm not reading the flash card. We have a visitor.
Yes, that's my wife.
Hello.
She wanted a photobomb. So
okay, disk copy. So this is a disk image. And I need to put it on there. Paste. Great. Eject that. Move it over here. You can do it, card. The hole is your home. There we are. Turn that on. We'll switch screens back over again so you guys can see what's going on. I believe it's that one. Yes. So we have dk.disk. Great.
loading.
Haha.
Oh, look at that.
It did okay. It said okay, then went away. So I'm not sure.
Oh, no. Anything show up on the composite or no?
I can't do that. Load M. Yeah, that okay.
No. It's probably going to be the basic file. Yeah. Load it.
And it's like rebooting the unit. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay.
So close.
So that was the original one. That's the original port. Maybe it's relying on the 6309 or something, and it doesn't.
Oh, you know, that could be. That could be exactly what it is.
Okay, here's the remix version, so we'll use that one. Okay. Just camera. Just trying to get everything on camera all at the same time. Now, keep in mind that my CoCo 3, on the last stream, I had problems getting it to even turn on. So it's possible that the machine just needs to be taken apart and yelled at really loudly.
That worked last time.
Yeah, exactly. So where is the file? DK remix, copy. No, I just want the disk file. Copy. No, that's not the right volume. Paste. Replace the file in the destination. Well, apparently I already have it there. Okay. So we need to eject to doodle that. Eject. Geek with social skills. Hey, how you doing, man? That is Sean, everybody. And Sean, later on, I have some toys you sent me we need to play with.
There you go.
So we've got this switch-a-doodle back over. So we're going to flip the camera again. Sorry about all the funky, shaky cam we're doing tonight, folks. So let's do this. Okay. CoCo SDCX. And we want to load DC Remix on there.
Man, you are kidding. It gets sharper the longer it's running.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, it doesn't like that either. There's something funky with. Now, last stream too, we fixed a minor problem by updating the firmware, but I already have the most up-to-date firmware on here. So, do I have 512K in the CoCo? You're right, I don't.
Oh,
I don't. Doc, it requires 512K. That's why it's not working.
There you go.
That's why it's not working. Well, there you go. Well, that sounds like something that we need to upgrade at some point. So yeah, but that's cool. Yeah, so if anybody wants one of these cool little adapter doodles, I'm going to grab some links for y'all because Mr. Mike here has some more available soon too. So that's where you can get to him on Facebook, or you can, if you're not on the Tandy Color Computer group, you can also find him on there and say, "Hey, Mike, send me one of these cool adaptery things," and he'll send you one.
I'll send you one.
$20.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. I really do. I love this project. This is great. I mean, you know, just being able to have like real color on a machine is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how you feel too, because I just started digging into an RGB project for the Apple III, which is almost basically the same thing, but just a little bit different. And yeah, it's night and day. It's like, ew, look at that disgusting screen, but you throw it at a nice RGB monitor, and it's like, oh, so this is what the designers meant it to look like.
Exactly. And you can go
absolutely
80 column.
It does 80 column. That's right.
Yeah, you do. In fact, I'm wondering if you do width 80, can you go 80 column? Now you may need to adjust your horizontal hold.
Saying set an error. Again, I might not have the right what's it suits us to do that. John Mount says the Apple III has RGB built in. Yes, it does. And if you have a proper monitor for that, like an Apple Color 100, it'll work. If you have any other monitor in the world, you know, one you can actually get, it doesn't. So I'm creating a converter that allows you to connect a CGA monitor to an Apple III or an Apple II GS monitor to an Apple III. Yes, I'm doing that.
Very cool.
So with 80 didn't work. Am I typing it wrong?
I think it's the right command with 80. Again, our CoCo friend in the chat. What's the command?
Yeah, how do we get this into 80 column mode? Anybody know? And there's a 20-second delay, so they see us talking 20 seconds ago. So it's going to take them a few seconds to catch up with us. But yeah. 80 column mode? Question mark? Tell us, folks. So yeah, like I'm doing, like, I don't know, am I typing it wrong?
Shouldn't be.
I don't know. Google it.
Do you have like the failed load still in there? Maybe you need a reset.
It could be. We'll just turn it off and back on.
There you go. And then escape out of the SDC.
Yeah. With 80.
It did it.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
You need the horizontal. Yeah.
It's a little bit off. But oh wow, yeah, that is crazy. Again, because my monitor's blurry, it does look a little blurry on here, but you can read it. Whereas over here on you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I don't even have the right camera up. Stand by. I hear I'm talking about it being awesome. You can't see a gosh darn thing. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. 80 column.
Stop flickering. Stop it. Stop. Stop flickering. Stop it. Whatever, it's going to flicker. But yeah, let's get the horizontal adjustment, which is this one, horizontal width. That's my horizontal.
Yeah, I noticed when you adjust it, you can only push it so far, like right to the edge. If you push it further, then the monitor loses sync. That I found a little touchy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting right now.
Yeah, and then you got to bring it back right to the edge.
Right. Just adjusting a little bit more. There we go. Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I'm pretty much already maxed out on this monitor. And again, I don't think any problems with this have anything to do with the device or anything. There we go. I got the blinkies to stop. You can't really see it. It's just washed out because of the conditions here. But yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, you can barely see the edge of it over here. And I think that's mostly because of the gosh, what do you want to call it? Mostly because of, again, this monitor needs a recap. It's in Mr. Grumpy. It's super blurry, but whatever. But we can show you what it looks like on the NTSC monitor. And it's butt. It's pure butt.
It's unreadable.
What is that? Can you read that? I can't read that. Yeah, it's like it says la 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 barf. Okay, blinking light. Yeah, so you can't see that. Rudy actually says, will it work with a Commodore color monitor? That is a really good question, Mike. Do you think it will?
So this question was asked before, and those Commodore monitors seem to take all kinds of inputs. Like they can take a combined sync, a separate sync, a composite, just pull the sync off the composite video. It doesn't even have to be clean sync. So I think you have a lot of cable options with that. You may not need an adapter at all. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. So you wouldn't even so effectively the RGB adapter itself isn't really what's necessary here, because again, for anybody who came to the channel to the thing late here, the purpose of his adapter is to modify the sync signal so that they'll work with the Apple II GS, because the CoCo 2 puts out separate positive syncs for horizontal and vertical, and the 2GS monitor is expecting a combined composite sync negative going, similar to the way the television signal is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. So almost a complete opposite, right? Separate and positive, combined negative.
Yeah. So you're using a 7486 XOR circuit for that.
Yeah, just 4 XOR gates do it, and a resistor capacitor combination to delay one of the inputs to those XOR gates, and that deglitches it.
Cool. That is awesome. That's great. Geek with Social Skills is telling us he's cloning the Taxan Video 7 cards for the Apple IIe. They're so expensive if and when they show up soon. Show up online. I'll be fixing that soon. Yeah! Awesome. See, this is why we do this. Because finding the original stuff is like pulling teeth, or you end up getting a hold of, what's the name of that? I think we call them in the community polka dots, who overcharges for like silly things. And, so we're like, okay,
rare, Joe.
Yeah, rare. We're just going to reproduce it and do the thing. So, yeah. So that is super duper awesome. So what's next up on El Streamadoodle tonight? Let's see here. Can we maybe... Is there anything else we want to do with the CoCo 3 before I take it off the bench? Anything anybody want to see with that before I do that? Because I can't, for some reason, it's because I don't have enough memory in it. I can't get any games to work on it. Can we? How easy is it to do a memory upgrade on this? Do we need a special board for it, or is it something I can literally like hack together something real quick by taking it apart? I'm good at doing debug circuits. Solder and wire, it's all you need.
Yeah, you don't need a board, though. There's 2 expansion connectors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're like in an L shape when you open up the board, and you pull out the 128K chips, which are 4 chips, and then the expansion board slides in on those 2 L-shaped pin headers.
Gotcha. Is that what they call the boomerang board?
That's the boomerang board. Now, I actually got a half meg CoCo meg something bare PCB, and then just ordered the chips and soldered it together. It works great. So
good, cool. I'll have to do that. Rudy's Retro Intro says using a Commodore monitor on this would be sacrilegious. We're already using an Apple monitor on the Tandy.
Yeah, we've already breaking all the
rules. So yeah. Well, we can't. So since we can't do the thing with the what do you want to call it? My brain fry. My brain is pudding tonight. It's been a long week, folks. Since we can't do the thing with the memory on that, let us try doing some stuff with the 1000TX. So let's see here. I'm going to switch you to the side, Mike. I don't mean to like make you go away, but I want to make sure we have a good shot here. So now we're going to switch over to the Tandy 1000TX. Again, everybody, give Mike a super round of applause for his awesome work in making this cool adapter for our CoCo 3s so that we can have good video on them. So let's see here.
Well, Joe, I'm going to take a seat in the audience. And
okay, sure. Absolutely. Again, well, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Thanks. Awesome stuff. Thanks.
So that was Mike Rojas, who made us this super awesome adapter doodle here. Great job on that. That is just phenomenal. I wish I could have been able to give it a slightly better demo, but as we saw, my Apple II GS monitor is a little grumpy. I got that monitor 2 years ago at Kansas Fest 2019, and I have just never gotten around to actually doing the thing with it and recapping it. I think recapping it is what I need, but I may also just need to futz with the focus pots on it. I'm not sure, but I have to go through the whole process taking it apart to do that. So let's get the next victim on the bench tonight, and that is the Tandy 1000TX that we saw last stream. Mr. Sean gave me some more awesome cool bits for this. Again, thank you, sir. And those cool bits are, he sent me some RAM for it, so we can actually do the RAM upgrade and get this up to 768K, and then have like all the video RAM stuff for it. Yes. John Mounts, I use Zipster's CoCo VGA board on a DE10. Works very well, but expensive. Yeah, I have the CoCo VGA board too for my what is that thing called? For my CoCo 2. I've installed that on there. So let's go ahead and do this RAM upgrade. So let's see here what we need to do. The other thing I actually have tonight as well is I went ahead and got an extra XT IDE adapter. So we can throw that in this and, I don't know, throw DOS 6.22 and some video games on it. Maybe we can play a little bit of Space Quest and I will fail miserably and you can all laugh at me. I think that would be interesting. So now we need to get the RAM in here. That is right here. That goes here. Luckily, that is not. It's not buried under anything. Let's see here. We need a knife doodle. Recap it first before you adjust the pots. Yeah, that's my primary plan. It just, because of the age, these old things just need to be recapped. Period. It's just kind of the way it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get these memories 4164-10s. Again, thank you for sending these to me. Got them to me super quick enough we were able to do another live stream about it. Come on, you can do it. Come out of there. Cool. Oki 4164s, yes. So those go in these 4 slots right here. Okay. There's my little memory thingy. Got a little pin straightener here that helps things go into sockets a little easier. Okay. There's one. And 2. Two. There we are. Yep. I also have a habit of always double checking the pins before I go to the next one, because I also have a habit of misaligning pins and bending them. So that's a thing that I do. 3. Yep. And 4. All right. 4 video memory chip. Awesome sauce. These are 41464s. They are 4-bit 64K chips or something to that effect. Okay, we got this all plugged up. So let's connect to doodle things. Now I'm going to try it with the extra memory in it first before we do anything with the XTID adapter. I might even plug in the composite video. I want to see what the composite video looks like as well, just for giggles, because I like things like that. I need power. Power. Where is it? Over here. Stand by. The bench is a mess. I actually cleaned it up, if you can believe that. This goes in this direction. You can do it. Oh, come on. There you go. Now let's get our monitor plugged in, or monitors plugged in. Video, where are you? And then we can also do composite video while we're at it, because why not? That is the wrong connector. All right. Cool. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Let's get the video in the shot there. And it's either going to work or we're going to have smoke. Who wants to bet on working and who wants to bet on smoke, huh? Yeah. Something's not right, because I still only see memory size 640K. Now, I have that memory in there, and I'm only seeing 640K. So my question is this. Is there a jumper I need to set? Is there something I need to cut on the board? Something like that? Is there like a configuration program I have to run to change the computer's configuration? I am not sure. I'm looking real quick to see if there's a jumper or something I need to move. Yeah, I do see some board jumpers in there. Who knows what those do? I should say, I don't know what those do. But as you can see, we're only getting 640K. Dip switcher jumper, yeah. Yep, I'm thinking that's what it is. There's something I gotta flip. Yeah, and there's a series of dip switches right back here behind the hard drive card. So let me look it up. So Tandy 1000TX, here's the thing. Video memory. Yeah. So that's the question of like, will it tell me that I actually have the upgraded video memory or not? I would have presumed that at the very least, if I did something wrong, it would not work correctly. Okay. Doobie doobie doo. Yes. Here it's telling me that it's supposed to lump all of the memory together when it boots. So in theory, it should tell me it has the memory upgrade. It should tell me that. There's a jumper you need to remove after the RAM is installed. Got it. So we're going to do Google Doodle. So we need to do Tandy 1000 TX video memory jumper to find out where it is. Okay. Jumper manual, downloading the thingadoodle. Reading the E9, E10 jumper remove. Is that what it is? E9 and E10. Well, let's look. So those are E1, E2, so it's going to be back this way a little bit. Let's just take the hard drive card out and find out, because I think it's in the way. And not lose the screw this time, because I still haven't found the screw I dropped on the last live stream. It is down there somewhere. Okay, let's see. Very carefully, take the hard drive card out. I might just leave the card out because I'm going to be putting the compact flash in there anyway. So, E9 and E10, where are you? There it is, right here. Yep. So we're going to take that jumper out. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm over here. E9, E10, right there. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's turn it back on, see what happens. $768. There you go. Yupper doodles. We've got memory, folks. That is awesome. Insert system disk. Well, you know, it's not going to do that because I took it out. So let's go ahead and put in this guy. PC rear. Yep. Okay. So this is the XT IDE. Plug into powers. I'm using the same compact flash card from my IBM 5150 because it already has the oscillate and all that, so we don't have to do all that stuff. $768. Sweet. Starting MS-DOS. Sure, I don't care, but just go. Eating time. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Cool. Awesome. So, now, do they have DOS and RAM? I was reading that in the Wikipedia article. I don't think that the TX does. I believe it was either the SX or the next model, which was like the HL or something, did, but the TX doesn't. Unless there's a jumper setting or something I need to do that, if I remove boot media from it, it does not boot up. So yeah. CD games. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. There you go. You know, I have to type it correctly. CD games. CD games. Games. CD POP. Sorry, I was used to Linux there. I hit tab to fill it out automatically. Prince of Persia. Cool. course, we can see how awful it looks on the composite. Just not that great. Yeah, look, I mean, like, he's green and his hair is purple, but he actually looks like a person over here. Yeah. Hello, Joe. I'm just tuning in. Did you get the files for the Tandy power adapter? Did I get the files for the Tandy power adapter? Did you send me files for the Tandy power adapter? That is a very good question. Stand by, Jeremy. Let me look. Looking. Jeremy, no. For whatever dumb reason, Jeremy, I do not believe I got those files. My JCM1 email has been weird. Like, it'll deliver most mail, but some mail it just eats. So if you want to do me a favor, if you go to my website, jcm-1.com, put that in the chat. If you want to go to my website and go to the contact page and contact me there, I'll then be able to reply back to you, and then we can start a thread. I do not know why my email is being dumb. I am not sure. I do remember you mentioning that, though. So, yeah. Hold on. I'm just looking at a weird email. Never mind. Okay, it's good. So, yeah, Prince of Persia, looking good. So, what other games should we try on here? Because the cool thing is now we have compact flash. So I can just throw games at this thing until we're blue in the face. Do we want to try, like I said, I downloaded in preparation for this. What's the name of that game? Space Quest. So let's do Space Quest. King's Quest. Ooh, King's Quest would be good too. Yes. Just about any of the Infocom games would be really awesome on this. So let's see. Open a new window. I want that there. And then I need my downloads over here. And I need to go find it. Downloads. I know I downloaded it. And now I can't find it. Because I'm an awful human being. Come on now. I know I downloaded it. I'm 100% certain. Oh, here it is. I found it. Never mind. My bad. So we need to go to games and just copy this whole thing part and parcel straight over. Cool. And then eject. Eject. Give that. Oops, I turned my monitor off. Stand by. I can't see you guys. I turned my side monitor off because my card reader is right by the monitor power button. Okay. We'll get the card plugged back in here. Now we have Space Quest on there. Cool. Let's see what happens. Zork. Ooh, Zork would be cool too. Sierra, did I say Infocom? Sierra, what did I say? Infotech? I don't know. Booting C, starting MS-DOS. What's the date? I don't care. CDSQI. You can do it. You can do it, DOS. I know you. There you go. And then I think I probably want to do install. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll just do SQ and see what happens. Please center your joystick. Press enter when it is centered. Okay. Welcome. First name, Joe. This is good. Apparently, this is going to turn into a Joe plays games on his Tandy stream, which again, as I said before, you get to all laugh at me because I am the worst at games. But yeah, my name is Joe. You started by the sound of alarm, is followed by an urgent voice, which runs to the arcana, has been boarded by unknown intruders, and is abruptly great. What's in here? Great. Excellent. So where do I go, guys? Where do I go? Being watched and on stream is extra work. I'm impressed with how well Joe does. If it was me, I'd forget how to do a Duralist thing or how to plug things in. Yes. Yeah, like the folks, the streamers who play video games professionally on YouTube, I have no idea. No idea how they do that stuff. No clue at all. That doesn't work. Speed? What? I pressed buttons and it did things. Why? Can you go left and right? Well, okay. Can I use arrow buttons to get through this and like do escape? Okay. All right. I don't know what that was supposed to do. So apparently double clicking like allows you to change and get into the menu. Honestly, like I have never played these games before in my life, so I don't know how any of them work. Can we go into fast mode? Will that work better? Yeah. There we go. Zip zoom. You can walk through the door. Oh my gosh, look at all the dead people. Oh noes. Yes, I'm going directly toward the danger. Because that's what Starfleet does, right? Clicking the button. That doesn't do anything. There's a dead guy. Click the button. That doesn't do anything. Okay, there's just dead people all over the place. Is there a CoCo 3 DOS emulator? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Anybody in the chat know that? Go this way. More dead people. That's where I was before. What happens when I go in here? You think you hear footsteps. I don't care. Ah, I'm dead. Haha. The alien observes his handiwork briefly, then leaves. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering carbo-gelatinous heap, you can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all your people to horrible death at the hands of the Saurians. If you continue playing as skillfully as this, we'll never have a chance for a sequel. Better luck next time. Of course, we know that there are 3 of those. Oh, the keyboard, how quaint. Yes, you have to type commands, Joe. Great, thanks. Commands, that's great. Can we get, that's not what I wanted to do. Can we get the speed? It is in fast mode. Great. It froze up, everybody. Oh no, I broke it. Control, Alt, Delete. Oh, it won't even control, delete. It's hung beyond all hung. Reset button. Welcome to DOS computers, folks, where they hang for no reason at all. The keyboard. How quaint. You have to, you can type look at dead guy. There is no clicking in this game. You have to type. Yeah, you see, like I'm old enough to, like, supposedly I'm supposed to know such things. But yeah, I never. It's the Tandy version. Yes, is this the EGA DOS version? It's the Tandy version. Actually, you know, I don't know what version of Space Quest this is. I Googled it and downloaded it. That's all I did. Is there a Tandy specific version for it? Space Quest Tandy version? Is there? With AGI, yes. Stand by. Oh, it's the illegal version. Shh! Don't tell anybody. It's pretty much abandonware at this point, guys. So it's like... Yeah, I don't think there's any specific version for that. If there is, let me know in the comments, in the thingy below. The chat-a-doodle, as I like to call it. So, yeah. Let's see. There was a Tandy setting maybe in setup. Is there? Let's look. CDS QI? Where's SQI? There. CDS. You can do it. You can do it, DOS. You can do it. Thank you. No, not CDI. SQI. Der. Sure, your joystick is centered. Yeah, okay. Yep. Welcome. Okay. This is the wrong disk. Why is it saying that? Why did I type run? And now with no function. Wow. Does the XTID emulate a WD controller? I believe it does. I'm not 100% sure. We are archiving. Okay. Yes, we are preserving. Justin Morgan, hi. Maybe it's B run. Yeah, see Patrick. Yeah, you know me. You know me. You know me. CD games. CD SQ. Hi. SQ. Enter. Okay. That. Yep, great. Ah! Okay. That didn't do anything. dir/w. There's no setup programs in there or anything. Just sq.com. What's that batch file do? Copies a whole bunch of stuff and then breaks. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have any tools on here. Okay, so that's not going to work. Maybe the new RAM forgot to remember. Hello, Joe. Hi, Vintage Tech Guy. Logan, how you doing? Yeah, the new RAM forgot to remember. Oh, that's that reminder that I get every night. Stop, shut up. Sorry. Tech support. I have literally a tech support text there randomly. That's nice. That can wait. Mostly because he says nothing urgent, but the phone isn't working. Yeah. Okay. Should I try format C:/Q? Do you think that'll work? This is what DOS gaming used to be like, folks. Oh yeah. Rudy's Retro Intel. Where did you get that cool T-shirt? So it is interesting you mentioned this. Like 3 years ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, when Radio Shack came back, they started selling old Radio Shack merch on RadioShack.com. And that's where I got it. I went to RadioShack.com and ordered it. The side that LGR doesn't show you, this is what DOS gaming needs to be like, folks. Yep. Yeah, see, and I don't know what's going on here. MPH. What can we do to use this cool graphics memory, this video memory? Or is it just using it because it's got it now? Yes. Oh, stop it. Dir star.exe. Dir star.exe. Oh my gosh. Yes. 8088 mph.exe. I want to see what this demo looks like on composite. Which CGA am I? New. Yeah, that video monitor doesn't like that. Intersafe setting space, new. And we don't need the sound up for that. Ah, I turned it all the way up. I just want to see what this demo looks like on, because I didn't run it last time on composite. I want to see it. We know it'll work because we ran it last time. You don't need to, I know you don't need to type the EXE, Toby. I just wanted to. Yeah, see, there we get actual color. Yep. So are there any cool games out there that, is there anything out there that I can put on this machine that will truly show off its capabilities? Throw it in the chat, because I honestly do not know, and I want to play with it. Looks like that shirt is still available at RadioShack.com, and search for TRS-80. Yeah! Colors. That's cool. Is there lemmings? Ooh, that is good. That's good. Yes. So, lemmings DOS. Doobie doobie doo. Be doobie doobie. Doobie doobie doo. Okay, so we have lemmings for DOS. Planet X3. Ah, yeah, Planet X3. Assuming that's a Tandy 1000. It is. It is a Tandy 1000. Planet X3, is that David Murray's game? Did he develop that? So we have lemmings. So now we've got to turn it off. Off. Move the card over here. Okay. We want to open that in a new window. And I need to go to downloads, lemmings, lemming1.pdf. Yeah, okay, works for me. Copy. Put that into the games folder. The 7-bit guy. Joe, do you collect Tandy stuff? Good question. A little bit. So the Tandy stuff that I have is the Tandy 1000 TX. Talked about that in the last live stream about this. I have a CoCo 2, a CoCo 3, and my my favorite of all of the Tandys, only because it has a very special place in my heart as being the first computer that I ever owned. It was my parents' computer, but it was our first family computer, and that was the Tandy TRS-80 Model One, Level 1, no upgrades. So yeah. But do I collect a lot of it? If you follow my channel a lot, you'll happen to notice that most of my collection is retro Apple stuff. Big into the retro Apple stuff, to be honest. Mostly because that's the machine I grew up with the most in school. And I've always had kind of a love and affinity for the Apple II, Apple III, that stuff. So yeah. Do you find the Tandy handy? Haha. So we have Lemmings on here. Cool beans. So we need to now eject this disc and move it over. Your reputation of being a vintage computer collector is spreading at work. I tell everybody at work about my hobby, and if they don't like it, that's their problem. So let's get the card back in the machine. You can do it. You can do it. Cool. All right, so let's see if we can get the lemons going. Tandy 1000A, my dad bought for me new back in 1986. Yeah, that is awesome. Javier Rivera is in the house. How you doing, man? Javier and Rudy and I, we just last night picked the winner of the Apple IIc contest, and we will be announcing that on Monday on a live stream with the winner live with us. So it'll be a really cool thing. So let's see if we can get Lemmings to work, huh? So we need to do CD games, CD Lemmings, star.exe. Okay, that's cool. Install, maybe? Is that what I need to do? Please type of video mode. Tandy 16 color, yes. Which drive contains Lemmings? A or B? C? 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 Apparently it needs to be on a floppy to install. Is it a conf file? Yep. So it's probably TGA for Tandy Graphics, so right? LEMTGA. Lemmings loading, please wait. We're waiting. Look at that. Delicious. Do I have sound? No sound yet. One player, F1. You doing it? Is it loading? Did it freeze? Nope. Level 1, press space to continue. I don't know how to play Lemmings, but there it is. It even has the correct Tandy audio. Cool. You rescued 0%. You needed 10%. Rock bottom. I hope for your sake that you nuked that level. No, I'm just awful at video games. Return for menu. F3. Music off, music on. F up and down is the fun level. Fun, tricky, taxing, mayhem. So it was at the easiest level. F4 is controller settings. Joystick or keyboard, yeah, F3. Okay, cool. That's awesome. What is new level? Oh, that allows you to enter, yeah, to do your whatever. Escape, enter incorrect code, great. Goes back to the menu, awesome. Electric Whisper, and am I the only woman here? I hope not. We don't have enough women in retro computing or anything in general because men are evil. We are bad. I will say that outright right now. So what else can we play? Lemmings Cracked by Fabulous Furlough. Okay, so apparently that is a cracked version. I haven't seen the Macintosh Librarian. Yeah, she doesn't come to my streams, it looks like, but that's okay. Folks can do what they want, I suppose. What other cool stuff? Cool games for Tandy 1000. Sure. Somebody mentioned she was on a Mac-Yak stream yesterday. Well, that's because she's awesome and she likes Macs. Prince of Persia. Thomas, I already showed Prince of Persia. I can play it again, and by play I mean fail miserably at showing it. Maybe in Marcintosh you should have, if you have something cool, she will. Well, yeah, we can hope. There's a Mac-Yak stream. I watched the Macintosh Librarian's channel, but that's it. Yes, Mac-Yak has a stream. They absolutely do. They do their stream almost every Thursday at approximately 7 p.m., right around this, or just a little bit earlier than this time. So, yeah. That's actually why I didn't do my stream last night, because the last stream I did, I competed with them, and, yeah, I didn't want to do that. So, 19 people watching. Yeah! Sweet. Let's see here. What game? Somebody, Planet X3. Now, the question is that a game that David allows us to download, or do we have to purchase it, or what? I'm thinking we got to buy it. And that looks like we got to buy it. And that's cool. But my only worry about buying a game is that I won't play it. I'll buy it once, and then I'll never play it again. You need a paperclip to run Planet X3. Be nice now. Everybody has their own way of doing things. No making fun of people, please. Besides, he has millions of viewers. He has a little bit of leeway. Okay. Well, yeah, you can download it when you do. Yeah. Understood. Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to do any detriment to how can I put it? I don't want to do any detriment to David Murray, but I don't want to pay for a game that I'm not gonna ever play. I'll play it once on the stream, and then it'll sit there on that drive, and I'll never play it again. Thexter, yeah, that's a good one. Thexter DOS. Yeah, there we are. Click the button, click the button. We're committing software piracy live. We're bad. We're so bad. And that's the other thing, too. In theory, I could possibly find a download of his game somewhere, but I don't want to do that because it's still an active game and he's still selling it. And I do believe in supporting designers. Javier, play Hard Hat Mac. So that's the question, Javier. This is Sep Tandy. Remember. Now, if they have Hard Hat Mac for DOS or for the CoCo 3, we can do that. But I can't do the Apple II stuff tonight. In theory, I could, but so we've got Thexter. We need to be here, and then I go into downloads, and then we open this, and we move the. Oh, stop doing side-by-side Windows stuff. We put that on there, and Thexter is on there. Cool. Multi-plan. There's a DOS version of Hard Hat Mac? There's a DOS version of Hard Hat Mac. You see, as a logo, basic. I never had games for these old computers when I was a kid because my computers were always secondhand, and they came from like people who didn't play games, for lack of a better way to put it. And on top of that, I'm also really, really bad. I'm just horrible at video games. I'm just awful at it. So I don't, yeah. We'll demo them, but I'm not going to, like, I can try to play them. I'll put it that way. There's an IBM PC version, Hard Hat Mac, not a DOS version. It's a booter. Okay. Okay. Repeat 360 FD1 RT1. So basically you're saying a circle, right? CD games. Games! Dir. CD X dir. Every time you do that directory listing on an old computer, it takes forever. Thank you. Dir. Way too much stuff. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Dir W. Dir com. Sure. We'll just run it. Do you have a joystick? Yes. Center the joystick, then press a key. Okay. There you go. Takes time to count 2 gigabytes. Yeah. What about Crisis? Crisis? Seriously? Ah, ah, ah. I don't know how to control anything. Ah, 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 ah. Apparently I can't blast through that. Yeah, what's going on? I don't know why I keep changing between fly mode and dude mode. Do the thing. Do it. Yeah, this and I keep jumping around and stuff because this joystick is awful. Stop it. Stop jumping and changing. Stop it. What am I doing wrong? Commander Keen. Oh, Duke Nukem Pro probably work too. Pressing down on the joystick sends you into flight mode. Okay. I died. I deaded. I'll be dead. Cool. It will eventually blank. Just shoot longer. Okay. Commander Keen will run on that. Pressing down the joystick. You're doing pretty good for somebody who doesn't play games. Uh-huh. What kind of drive used optical media 540 megabytes? I don't know. Wolfenstein not 3D on DOS. Correct. That's right. Blast the door. Love Fexter. Oh, shut up. Stop. Just looking at your comments. Stand by. Commander Keen. Yeah, let's see. Somebody said Bubble Bobble earlier. There you are. You said Bubble Bobble again. So let's do that. Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble DOS. click this button and do that and click that. Of course, I'm just randomly downloading stuff on the from the internet. Who knows what kind of viruses this DOS machine has now? Probably nothing. Oh, come on. You can do it. Go into the socket. There it goes. Okay. I need my games folder again. And then we need to go into downloads, open a new window, and drop bubble bobble. Bubble bubble. And there we are. Good. Cool. Eject the disk. And then, yeah, CDs were originally 650 megabytes, and then they eventually were able to get them up to like 800. Okay, let's see about bubble bubble. Bubble bubble. Bubble bubble bubble. Okay. Hang out here, starting MS-DOS. Date, time, don't matter. Oh, where the heck is the tilde on this damn thing? Nope. Cool. Okay. dir/w. How much crap is in that folder? Too much. dir star.exe. Bubble. CGT Tandy graphics. Tandy music. Remap keyboard. Up is it's mapped to. Yeah, it's mapped to these keys here. Okay. Fun Time Arcade. Now that menu is very familiar to me. Now it is the beginning of a fantastic story. Let us make a journey to the Cave of Monsters. Good luck! Yeah! Give me the nanners! I'm doing it! Shut up! Yay! Next screen. Yeah! Yeah! Do the thing. Don't fall on him. Where are you? Come here, you. Ah. Ah, I'm so bad. Game over. To continue from current level. That music is so fun. Ah! I'm really much better at playing games with the controller, honestly. And I'm not talking about a joystick. I'm talking about a real controller. Floppy! Uh-oh, there's holes at the bottom. We gotta worry about those. Apparently Bubble Bobble is my game. I'm doing okay at it. Level 4! Ah! I jumped right into him! Oh! Oh, we'll pause that for a second so I can catch up with you guys. Commander Keen, yeah, yep. Test drive, special version of test drive with Tandy graphics support. Hard to find if you don't know where to look. I would love to know. I cheat. I run an 8-bit ISA SVGA card. Yeah, you can do that. Bubble the monsters, jump on them afterwards. Yes. Great stream, guys. Thanks, everybody, for making it awesome. Yes! Bubble Ball Arcade Cabinet uses the same music chip as the AdLib card, the YM3812. Yes. You just fall to the top. Yes. 3.5-inch magneto optical drives used 540 megabytes. That's cool. See Rudy's Retro Intel like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I was busy playing and I didn't see everybody's chats. Cool. So can we do Commander Keen maybe? Commander Keen DOS. Is that a thing we can get? Maybe. Is it the question is it abandonware? Who said there was a special version of test drive with Tandy graphics support? Test drive Tandy graphics support. Hard to find if you don't know where to look. So here's the funny thing, Nerdly Pleasures. So I just Googled that, and a little website on Blogspot called Nerdly Pleasures was the first hit. I wonder why. So let's see here. Control F. Not what? Whoa! Hit Control F on the wrong thing. Control F Tandy. No, test drive. Not the Tandy sound chip. That's great. Test drive Tandy. There's a page with a video. Keen's not really abandoned. They keep trying to reboot it. Yep, okay. Okay, well, I just clicked the Commander Keen download and literally downloaded all 7 games. That wasn't my intent, but okay. Okay. Well, I've stared at my screen for long enough. Let's load up Commander Keen. Let's do that. Why not? It'll be fun, right? People say games are fun. You do it. Compact flash slots. They're like USB. They're 4-dimensional. You have to turn them around 4 ways in order to get anything in the socket. Open this, open that, and then I need to go into downloads and double click this. Let's do Commander Keen 1. Why not? Copy. I want to actually do some other copy magic so I don't get the weird 8.1 name thing. Stand by. CK1. Works for me. Copy that over. Copied. And eject. And do the thing. Yeah. Abandonware is always kind of a whatever. So somebody owns the IP, right? So they can continue to do whatever they want to with it. And then the question becomes, it gets into that weird gray legal question of, can they still make money off of the old product, and does that or not? And does that consider whether it's abandoned or not? I would say for the most part, the fact that so much of these games, these old classic games, especially id Software was big on that, are just out there, right? And nobody seems to care that they're out there. The question becomes like, it's less the legal area, because it's more the distributors of that content that are going to get yelled at. It's more of like, is it ethical, right? And I personally don't have a big problem with demonstrating these games on a live stream like this, but I'm not necessarily one who's just going to download the old game to just constantly play it, because it's just not me. It's the same thing with like modern software. I'm not going to pirate Adobe CS Suite 4 or something for the, it's just, it is what it is. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Dirstar.com. Dirstar.exe. Joystick detected. Hey, I don't say EG or VAG record. Do you want to run the program anyway? Yes. Maybe it doesn't like this machine. Maybe is there a special version of Commander Keen we need to do on here? When does it become public domain or backup archives? That's a good question. Yes. So this version of Commander Keen apparently doesn't like this machine. Apparently it's requiring EGA or VGA. Yeah, it hates your machine. And you Mr. Nerdly Pleasures, appear to have some knowledge of this stuff. So yeah, try Keen for CGA. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. You can do it. Go into the socket, please. Go into the socket. You weird 4-dimensional card. Okay. So we got Commander Keen 4, right? We do. Commander Keen 4, the secret of the Oracle. Copy. Paste. Rename CK4. EJ graphic. Yeah, okay. It's got that version. Okay, cool. So we do cut, paste. Might as well delete CK1 since it decided it didn't want to work. Bleeded. Did you bleed? Are you bleeded? You're bleeded. Great. So we eject that. We're going to do Keen 4. Keen 4. Do it. Cool. Did I just bump into the camera? I did. There we are. Are we all having fun with the Tandy 1000 TX tonight? Is there another Tandy machine you'd like me to show off? I've got a CoCo 2 and a Model 1, if you wish to change things up a little bit. There we go. Keen 4E. Sweet. Video modes, initializing, please wait. Available, EGA, VGA. I presume it's doing things. It says it's doing things. We're waiting patiently. Joe Williams, Jai Joe, hello all, yes. Model 1 sounds juicy, yes. 1000 is fun, but the Model 1, yes, Model 1. People are on me to show off the Model 1. Well, I think we might switch to that because this guy, this 1000 TX just does not want to cooperate with me tonight. You can do it. Memory available to game. It's just stuck. Control. Oh, wait, it's hung. It's completely hung up. All right. I think that says it. We're switching to the Model 1. So let's get the 1000 TX kind of in a somewhat safe place. Somewhat safe place. Because of some bits, I still have to put it back together. That actually goes to the CoCo. That goes here. Okay, screwdriver. Turn that off. Unplug, unplug, unplug. CoCo. No, this is the, that's not that CoCo. That's not that CoCo. That goes there. So I think we can use the same monitor. That should work just fine. We need to get the box out for the Model 1, which is buried all the way over here. Stand by. You guys can't really see me or what I'm doing, but I am here. Here is the Model 1 box. All right. Yeah, all different types of fun stuff in here. Tape player. Actually, let's, is that a better way to show you? I don't know. We got the machine itself. My Model 1, I also have the expansion interface for it, which we're not going to start with yet. We're going to start with just the Model 1 by itself. For that, though, I will need the plug-a-doodle, which is that. I will need the power box. Power box. I will need the video adapter cable, which is that thing. I may need the cassette adapter plug-a-doodle, which is that thing. Okay. Put this down there out of the way. Okay. So let's change angles just a little bit so you can see the setup we're putting together. Okay. Alrighty, so TRS-80 Model 1. We're going to start with just this unit because the main Model 1 unit is easy to work with. You plug it in, you turn it on, and it does the thing. But we will eventually get to the expansion interface here in a moment. Because why not? Okay, so to make this thing work, we need the power box that I rewired the power connector on because the power connector was broken. I created a new power connector for it. And as you can see, I colored that red so you can tell the difference because the power connector is the same as the video connector. And you can plug the power into the video side and then blow up the video circuitry, which if you go back on my channel and look really far back, you can actually see a video about this where I fixed this thing. And that's exactly what happened. I think somebody put they plugged the power into the video side and fried the video circuitry. So I had to replace a whole bunch of chips. So very, very carefully look at the spot that I marked bright red, so you can't screw that up. Bright red connector. Power. Okay. And next we need video, which is gold. Okay. That goes in here. There are some chats hanging out there waiting for me. I am aware of that. I'll look at them in just a second. Vijaya. We got video. Cool. We'll look at the tape in a second. C-load. Okay. And now we've got power. All right. So I have not turned this thing on in 2 years. So it's either going to turn on and work, or it's going to catch fire. So let's look at, while you guys take bets on whether it's going to catch fire or boot, I'm going to look at people's text thingies. May not like your DOS version. Yeah, that's very possible. A Robot Attack on the Model One has speech through the tape player. That would be nice. I'll have to go. We'd have to go find that. Yeah, that was the EGA version, so it wouldn't run. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm new to the whole live stream thing. Anyone know the difference between top chat and live chat? Seems to be the same thing. After several years of doing YouTube, I still don't know what the exact difference is. I think top chat has a tendency to filter out pseudo spammy stuff that might be spammy but isn't actually spammy. So yeah. Joe, would your museum ever try something in the Pentium 4 flavor? Just asking. Probably not. I do not have a lot of newer DOS stuff or newer Windows stuff in my collection. I have a few things. I just don't have the room for them, and it's not my particular interest level because that level of stuff starts to be like work to me, because that was what my job was starting in 1999, was fixing Windows PCs. So yeah, no, not really an interest for me. Good supply, 7402 and 04 chips. Yes. Top is curated by Magic. Yes. It's a filter. Some messages are hidden. Cheers. Hi, Stars Mandy. Cheers. Michael's Workshop. Look at me. Look at me. There. Top Chap is like Top Gear, but more chat related. If P4 systems haven't already been recapped, there's a good chance it's going to be too late very soon, if not yet. Yes, that is a big thing. The P4 systems were huge in that time period of the capacitor plague. Just go look that up on the Googles or DuckDuckGo or whatever you like, and it'll tell you all about it. I had to cover sets for the Model 1 and expansions. I have to cover sets for two sets, 2WO. You have, Thomas, I'm not quite like getting that, because I think the TO is supposed to be 2. If you're saying you have 2 covers sets for the Model 1 and expansion interface coveted parts. Yes. So like anybody who owns an original TRS-80 from a billion years ago and who was also a child back then lost those. And that is exactly what happened here. Those things go away. Jeremy Breckles, December. Yeah, maybe. So let's turn it on and see if it catches fire or not. Are we ready? No, it just works. Just works. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoomity, zoom, zoom. Memory size. Can you focus? Enter. Radio Shack level 2 basic, baby. Yeah. So, 10, prints, hello world, semicolon, 20, go to 10, oops, go to 10, run, barf, yep. I don't remember how to, does it break? Yeah, break got out of it, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, and so the good old TRS-80 Model One was my first computer. I actually have a video about this too, about what was your first computer? It was an idea that Chris Torrance of the Assembly Lines podcast and of Apple II notoriety came up with. He's like, everybody get on the YubTubs and talk about your first computer. I actually had my dad right here on the channel, and he talked about it. He picked up the Model One from a coworker back in the day, and we had problems getting it to work back then. But it was functional back then. But I was never allowed to touch it because it's an expensive computer, right? And it wasn't until like 5 years later that I was actually allowed to do anything with it. It went to my brother first, and then he could never get it to work correctly. It was because it had problems because, you know, TRS-80, right? And then I got a hold of it, and I ended up making it work. And so that was my first computer for about a year until I got my Apple IIs. Model One has its cover. Original owner was very careful with his machine. Yeah, yeah. Joe, did I ever work at the Radio Shack? No, I did not. We did have a Radio Shack in town, however. How many columns is that? The TRS-80 Model One, I believe, it's more than 40, but less than 80. I believe it's 64. You can probably find. So that's the first column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10 columns. Actually, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, it's 60. It's 64 columns. 64 by 16. Yeah, see, Nerdly Pleasures knows his Commodore, I almost said Commodore, knows his Tandy stuff. My first computer that I owned was an IBM Aptiva with a Pentium 100. Yep, I remember those times. But the first computer that I used that didn't belong to a school was my great aunt's Apple IIc. Apple II forever. Yep. Columns like I see a Michael, we've talked about the puns. Keep doing them because I love them. Yeah, our first if you want to call it real computer that we got that had actual software that I could actually use and more than just poke around on basic. Ours was a Gateway 2000 back when it's still called Gateway 2000. It was a Gateway 2000 Pentium 133 with 16 megabytes of RAM in it. And I love that thing too. That man, I learned everything about Windows and DOS and the registry and all that. That computer is the computer that actually launched the skill sets that I have now to get me into my computer career. So yeah, I actually have it now, but it's in pieces right now. Well, you need to fix it, man. You need to fix it and you need to show us. That'd be cool. Model One level 4K. Yeah, first computer. Yep. I know something about Commodores too. Sir, I think you know more than me, period. So yeah, like school us, please. So can we hook up the tape drive to this and like record and play back some stuff? Probably. Let's do that. I need to plug things in. This cable doodle right here. The little one. Yep. Goes black. I even have these labeled. Black. Big gray one. Little gray one. Yep. There we go. So we got the tape drive. I need the power plug for it. Where is it? Hello, power plug. Where are you? And if you all behave yourself, we'll play around with that. Power cable for tape deck. There we go. A little bit of my country is coming through tonight. I'm speaking like a country boy a little bit. I am from Ohio, so it does come through sometimes. Some guy at a local Tandy I knew upgraded to level 2 at home for free. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, that's really all it was. Really, the level 2 on this guy is just it's just a board that's on double side tape with a whole bunch of wires just thrown around everywhere. 1802. Wow, yeah, the 1802 would be really cool. Sure there's no batteries or anything weird in here. Nope. So we got ourselves a tape decky deck. Plug that into power back here. That did not explode. That's good. Stop. Rewind. Stop. Fast forward. Let me double check to make sure this actually works. Yep. Cool. So the tape is functioning as expected. It just wasn't able to test it because when it has the remote control cable in it, you can't like fast forward it and move it around. So that's cool. Let's see. New, great. Not list. List. New. I don't want to hit clear by mistake. New. Okay. Clear list. New. Great. Awesome. So let me make sure that this is, yep, it's indexed correctly. So we can do a thingamadoodle. Like we can, first off, get this camera in frame correctly. Here, I'm going to turn that so it's straight for you guys. So it's not crooked. Cool. So let's do, we want to do 10 print. Joe is awesome. 20. Oh, come on. 20, go to 10. Not go to 20, 20, go to 10. Run. Sweet. Break. So C save Joe. Oh, yeah, that's I have to plug it in. I have to plug the tape deck into the computer. Stand by. All right, we're gonna hot plug it. Hopefully it won't break anything. Probably won't. There we go. All righty. C save Joe. It's supposed to automatically control that tape deck and do it, but it's not doing it. Why? Tape is plugged in. The cable is plugged in. Yep, I have that where it needs to be. Okay. That's plugged where it needs to be, and those can only go in one place. Record play, pause. Record plays in the right thing. Okay. I think it has to be in record mode. See save Joe. There we go. It's working. Forgot you had to actually hit the record thing to get it to do it. Used in the Voyager space probe. Yeah, so I've created Model One to use the right ROMs on the board and lost the taped ROM adapter board. I want to try making WAV files out of the audio tapes. Yeah, you can actually do that. That is a big thing. Sizzle. Used to play CAS 2.0 to load TRS-80 software onto my Model 1. Tons more reliable than cheapo G cassette recorder I had. Yes, yes. You mean this cheapo GE cassette recorder? This exact same one? General Electric? Yep. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not rewinding for me. There we are. It doesn't like to be rewound with it plugged in for some reason, and that's okay. So when we do list, new, list, oops, list, C load, Joe. And it's loading from the tape. And it loaded it, and it said a TM error. And it didn't load it. And again, probably because the audio level and the tone level is all wrong and all that crap. So turn the volume up a little bit. Is the tone where it needs to be? I don't know. Who knows? see load Joe again. Welcome to the old school, guys. Doing stuff from tape. It doesn't want to... Whatever. That's fine. Great Tandy design decision to make all the plugs the same shape. Yes. Yep. As far as the Southern accent, I once worked at a computer repair shop, and one older customer came in with a complaint. I got a virus on my modem. Yep. The one we got around here a lot was not clicking the mouse. It was mashing the puck. Okay. Looks luxury compared to yours. Well, as we just saw, it's a piece of hot trash because it won't reload the game or the program I just saved to it. I always thought parents bought their kids a Tandy to punish them. No, they bought us Tandies to teach us computer science because we had to learn it to fix the thing. But that's fine. So now what we're going to do, let's hook up the disk drive to it with the expansion thingy-mabob or doodle bob. That'll be cool. And I'll show you the little modifications I made to that to make that more reliable. More reliable. Are my tapes okay? This tape should be fine. This tape worked last time I used it. It's just been sitting here. It hasn't been around anything magnetic. I don't see why it wouldn't be okay. I mean, the tapes are tapes. They're nice chromium, high quality tapes. So I don't see why that would be a problem. But whatevs. So we're going to give you a nice shot of the bench again, so you can see us working. The royal us. Let's get this up here first. Just kind of lay there for now. I'm contending with minimal space, so stand by. Okay, this can go in here. This goes down here. This magical heavy box goes there. And then I need this cable, I believe. And I think that is everything. Yes. That's all we need for now. Okay, so this particular Tandy 1000, or not Tandy 1000, TRS-80, that I got from a fellow Ohioan, came with the thing that I always wanted when I was younger, but we never had. It came with the expansion interface. But the problem with it is that it did not come with a power box. So the expansion interface uses another power brick just like this one. But you need the actual power brick for it. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you what I did. I believe it was Ira Goldking's site in combination with some information from Ian Maverick. I believe that there is they have a schematic out there with a parts list that you can use for making your own power supply for it. And that's what I did. I made my own power supply. Plugs right in up in here, and I even notched it with notched it. Have the little standoffs and everything, so it's up and out of the way, and the whole 9 yards. So there it is. Now I just got to get it back in there. So that's back there. That goes back on there like that. Basically, it's just a couple of power transformers. That's all it is. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. Cool. Now we get to set this thing up, which is easier said than done. There is a whole process here. So let's unplug those things. Don't get me started on minimal space. I have an 800 square foot house for 5 people. I am sorry, Jeremy. 8 bits is all you need. Yes. Flashing cassette asterisk. Yeah, I need the internet chip installed on my hard drive. Was one of my favorite requests. So our company was also an ISP. So we got similar odd requests. Yes. Yes, we downloaded the entire internet to each chip. Yes. Would you like to delete the internet from your desktop? So let's see. So for this, I have to remember what goes where. I believe that the way it works is this. So I need this cable doodle right here, which goes here. Now, here's a little thing that I did. So these originally have a card edge connector on it with a card edge cable. That card edge cable and connector is awful. So I went ahead and put a 40-pin header on here, and I literally just use an IDE cable, or as we call an ATA cable, a parallel ATA cable. And it solves a lot of connectivity problems between the two units. So this goes on here like this. And this goes on. Ah, I have bent pins. Uh-oh. Let's unbend these pins here. Of course, that's the downside to having pins, is that they can get bent. Fix the pins. There we are. It should work. So then that connects here. All right, so that connects the two units together. Now, I believe this goes into the tape drive connector, because it's basically a pass-through for the tape drive. Yep. And then we still have to hook the video back up, wherever the heck that went to, which is this one. Yep. Tape connector. And then we need to plug in the power for the main unit, which I just unplugged for safety reasons. Gosh, tangled cable mess. Stop it. Come here, do it. Okay. Power connector for the main unit. There we are. Cool. Those are all connected together, all hunky-dory like. So now we need to plug in the floppy cable for the floppy drive. Yes, the interface needs to be on first. Hi, Joe. Hi, everyone. Hi, Madman Dark Jedi. How you doing? Yeah, the IDA cable is a little bit more reliable. I think the card does use Hazel, not an Enig. Yeah, that's exactly right. It does do that. So it's shaky, and then you've got to, in order to try to clean it up, you can retin it with solder, and then use your solder wick to try to clean the solder back off. And yeah, I opted for the ID cable because it solved a billion different problems all at once. So now we need to plug in the floppy card thingamabobber. So this goes on the actual floppy drive, this side. This side goes on the computer doodle, but I don't remember which way does it. Is this the right cable? It's notched. Ah, it goes over here. Yes. Goes over here. Now it can't go over there. It doesn't go in the front. It goes in the back. I don't remember where it goes. Can somebody remind me where the floppy connects to? Yeah, because one of these is the printer and one of these is a floppy connector and all of that. Stand by, I'm looking it up. Tandy TRS-80 Model One expansion module expansion interface floppy. Looking. That is nothing but walls of text and doesn't tell me anything. This is the left side front port. I tend to agree with you on that, but my cable, unless I have the wrong cable, this cable is notched. This cable's got a it's got a polarity notch on it, and none of the slots on the expansion interface have polarity notches. None of them. I almost think I have to go back to my old video and take a look at it. There's a through port on that side too. So connector doesn't fit that at all. Doesn't fit that one. Stand by. I think I just have the wrong cable. No, that's the cable I have for it. I'm missing I'm missing something blatantly obvious here. Stand by. I'm on YouTube and it's telling me there's a live stream you might want to watch. It's Joe's Computer Museum. And I'm like, that's my channel. Oh gosh, search across your channel. I want to search for TRS-80. I'm literally going back and watching my old video on this. Full screen, watch video, mute it, move. Simply looking for the spot where it's plugged in. Doobie doobie doo. Yep, fine, whatever. Yep. Where's it plug into? Where's it plug into? Where's it plug into, Joe? Well, it's neither one of the ones on the left or the front. So it's got to be the one on the back. YouTube redundant much? YouTube redundant much? YouTube redundant? Oh, wait, sorry. Hello, Joe. D's Vintage Apple Tech. Hey, how you doing? So it's got to plug into this one in the back. It's got to. It's the only one it can plug into. So it's possible that it is. Don't plug in. Now I'm getting grumpy. I'm getting grumpy, guys. I'm getting grumpy. Let's see. Tandy, TRS Model One interface, expansion interface, Floppy. Like, I want pictures, images. Show me pictures of Magic Box. How box plug in? How go? How occur? Where's the hammer? Don't tempt me. Yeah. Looking. Searching. I think I'm just using the wrong cable. I think I have the wrong cable in the box. Does anybody know where this is supposed to go? Front left, front right. Well, there is no front right on this. I'm getting nothing on the internet. I made it work before. I have a video about it. On the back. Yes, found a pic. So the back left corner, right. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to assume that it's just a regular cable then, and then this is just the wrong cable. Stand by. So if I plug this thing in, yeah, it's just not notched somehow. So then where's my cable? Where's my floppy cable for this? Because this is wrong. Wrong. Let's check the CoCo 2 box and see if it's in there. Because the CoCo 2 and the TRS-80 use the same floppy drives. What drive are you using? I am using this drive, this generic drive that came with it. It's just a CCI 100M. It's basically a 360 kilobyte drive. It's a standard drive. You could even, in theory, you can even hook this drive up to PCs and it will just work. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Would you look what I found? I found a cable that'll work. Yep. It is in the wrong box. Okay. That's fine. So this goes here. And then this goes here. Now I do have a red mark on this, so I know which way it's oriented. It goes there. Uh-huh. Now I have to get this plugged in somewhere. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go off camera for a second, guys. I have to get all the way over here to an open. Wait, hold on. No. Do I have one? Haha. I have one that's closer. Got this one right here. Cool. Now, so that's all plugged in gold. Is this plugged in? No. Got to plug that one in. There we are. No smoke yet. There. Okay. Cool. Like that smash button. Uh-huh. Cool. Now, so I need to turn on. First off, we need to get the screen so you guys can see it. Just live there. Can you live there, please? Do it? Yes. Cool. So, floppy disk in drive. Close drive. Turn on floppy drive. Turn on expansion interface. Hold down the brake key. Turn that on, let go. Cool. Now I have to remember how to load it. Is it like DOS? Load. Yep, break. Okay, so that's working. Okay. So the brake key makes it boot, and so it's doing that. It's talking that. Without the brake key, it does the wacky stuff on the screen, so that means it's doing that. Just let the system start the disk. Well, I did that. And the disk isn't doing it. So that's plugged in. That's plugged in. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all good. I'm just checking connections and stuff, you know, because this thing has like 14 quadrillion of them. All right, switch is on. It is on. I'm going to turn this off. Yep. Uh-huh. Turn that off. Turn that off. That is off. On. Then this has to turn on. Hold the brake key. Brake key bypasses the disk boot. Okay. But without the brake key, you get stuff like that. Right? Okay, there's a slight possibility that it's just not plugged into the right end of the cable and it can't get to the disk or something. So we'll do that. There we are. Reset the power on that. Okay, well, it doesn't like that. I'm also trying to remember which way which switch means that which way the switch means on. Stand by. I would think up means on for the disk drive. Off, on, on, on. Nothing. Nothing! The drive is not seen. Yeah. Yep. That's my thought. Okay. So we're going to turn some stuff off to fiddle with some connectors again. Okay. Yep. That looks right. Yep. There's a degree of possibility the drive's bad. That's okay. I've got another drive I can throw at it. That's all plugged back in. That's on. Turn you on. Turn this on. Nada. Big fat nothing. Okay. So let's try a different drive. Because I got another one. Oh, cable mess. Come here, you. Okay. Move you out of the way. This just means that's that much more stuff I gotta fix. Which is okay. So we're gonna pop this back in here. And we're gonna go into the CoCo box again. Because CoCo's got a drive. In here. This CoCo drive, though, is actually a Tandy branded drive. So, put that in there. Pop that in there. Yep. Okay. That's off. Plug this in here. Okay. Now we need to plug this in. There we are. Okay. Drive is on. Expansion interface is on. Computer is on. Not that! You butt. That drive is a beast. Yeah, CoCo drives don't work on it. Is the drive getting power? Oh yeah, the drive's definitely getting power. Absolutely is. Hey, Jack. Grumpy, grumpy Joe. Joe is grumpy. Joe's got a grumpy. Turn this stuff off. I'll try the drive connector. Try this one. Can you do it? There we are. Disk drive on. And I know the disk drive is working because it makes noise. So when I turn it on, it makes the drive itself, like you can hear it engage the motor. Okay. Sigh. Is it possible it's not talking to the expansion interface? I suppose that's possible. And thus the term Trash 80 was born. Absolutely. You called it, buddy. You called it. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to, well, I can't use that. I'm going to just try flipping the cable around. I don't think it matters. Because pins are pins at this point. You can do it. All right. Okay. Disk in. Drive on. EI on. Machine on. Not it. Wow. If you've got RAM in the interface, print mem will show it. Well, I did, and it shows 15565. How can you tell if it's talking to the expansion box? I don't know. Only one way I know to tell if it's talking to the expansion box is if you disconnect the disk drive and you turn the machine on without holding brake, it'll hang. But it's not doing that. I have some weird feeling like the expansion box itself is not working. So let's double check some stuff. First off, did I plug it in? Yeah, the power's plugged in, so that's good. Just gonna move some stuff around here. Stand by, just making some room to work. Expansion box. Yep. Then it goes to the tape drive because it just allows you, it just passes the tape through. That's fine. Open this back up and make sure it's actually plugged in after I unplug the power to it because the voltages. Take this out. And take the power supply out and take a look at that. Okay, so here's Joe's custom power supply. Nice and warm, so it must have been doing something. It's plugged into the unit over here. Yes, it is. Okay. Now it has an LED on it. So if I plug that in, and I'm very careful to make sure nothing's shorted because we have opens. Well, let's be safe and put it down in its box. Let's do that. Better safe than stupid. Okay. Now, if I plug this in, that little LED on there should turn on. I have no LED on the power supply, so I'm going to turn this power switch on. No LED on the power supply. So I pop the supply. Maybe. That's a distinct possibility. So let's check the fuse. Yeah, you're saying print memo shows it working, and I believe you, but I'm being paranoid. So just let me be paranoid. Yep, fuse is dead. Fuse is dead. See that? No continuity on the fuse. Nice. So I blew a fuse. So now the question becomes, why did I blow a fuse? So let's pull that fuse out and take a look at it. Wow. Blown sky high. Not, you guys can't. Yeah, there's no way for you to tell it because that fuse is the filament in this fuse is still. Oh, maybe I can. I have this awesome microscope. Do you want to see it? You want to see the blown fuse? Let me see if I can get it. I need a light surface to show it on. Like this piece of paper. Okay. There you go. Yep. Let's switch on. Hi, Mac84 Steve. How you doing? Sorry, I took a nap after dinner and woke up thinking I went to bed. Ah, the joys of aging. Yes. So, wonderful timing because I get to show off wow, speaking of aging, I forgot what I was even saying. Microscope. I showed the microscope that Steve helped me pick out. So stand by. I have to change screens here, and then I've got to play around with it because the scope cam is funky. I've got to like deactivate it, reactivate it. There it is. So as you can see right here, blown fuse. Yep, see it? Fuse is dead. So the real question behind this is, why did it blow a fuse? Why did it blow a fuse? And the answer to that is, I don't know. Blowing fuses is good because it means it protects the equipment, but you have to find out why it blew it. And I'm not sure that I'm equipped tonight to really dig into that because this is analog high voltage stuff. And when it comes to diagnosing that, that's, yeah, no, not really my forte. I built this thing originally from a schematic I found on the internet. I don't even know how it functions. All I know is that other people who are smarter than me know how it does function. Looking on the bottom here, I'm just looking for anything blatantly obvious. Don't worry about this here. Let's get you all in the shot so you can see what I'm looking at. So at least it's like interesting. You're not just staring at like some random thingadoodle. Whoop. Focus. Sweet. So I am looking at the bottom of this power supply. Can we get on screen so the people can see what I'm doing? Yeah, so I'm just looking at the bottom of the power supply here. And these are just the voltages and stuff, which is not a problem. Wait a second. So do you remember earlier how we were talking about how all the connectors are the same? So I plugged this into the tape connector on the Model One. This is a power output coming out of this. I'm remembering it now. This is a dual output unit that will give me power to both the expansion interface and the Model One at the same time. So I was probably effing up the Model One. Oh, that's hilarious. Here, I'll unplug it. So these all connect at the same point. So you can see I got a dual blue and a dual red and a dual brown. And they all come to the same place. And that also explains why it blew the fuse, because it blew the fuse short like it was supposed to do. So if I have a fuse, I can replace the fuse and like do the thing correctly, and it should be fine. I just have to get a new fuse. The question is do I have one? Stand by while I look at this big wall of parts over here for my fuses. I have to move my Apple II GS monitor out of the way in order to safely get to those fuses. So just bear with me. Just a second. Cable tangle bad. Untangle. Undo the thing. Undo. There we go. Come here, you. You and I have to walk over here back to the Apple II GS. Apple II GS. Now I can safely get to the fuses bin. Sort of. Kind of. Okay. Now, what's the rating of the original fuse? First off, I got to find out where it rolled off to. Here it is. And we'll use the magic doodle again to figure out what that size is. That is half 250 volts, half an amp. Okay. So do I have a 250 volt half an amp fuse? Yep, 255. Yep, or 125 1 amp. Yep. All you guys knowing what they are, that is the exact same fuse, and we can see. Can you see? Can I get rid of that the glare from the overhead light so you guys can see what it is? Where's that overhead light shine coming from? I can't tell, but yeah, the fuse is fine. So let's put this fuse in it. There we go. New fuse is in. Switch back to bench cam so you can watch me while I work. New fuse is in that. Test continuity. Can hear a magic machine. It wouldn't be a Joe's Computer Museum a video if I didn't blow something up. So there we go. That's better. I think we should find who designed the Model One case and go around their house and throw a brick through their window. Yes, Bill Logudice, I believe was the gentleman who designed the board. I'm not sure if he designed the rest of it or the industrial design team, if you want to call them such a thing, at Tandy designed the rest of it, and the actual the choice to use the same connectors and all that. But yeah. Okay, so this goes back in. We need to plug the power back in first. Power goes in like this. Okay. Box goes in here. After I tighten down this leg here, box goes in. Power cord comes out of here. There we are. It's in there nice and secure like. This goes back on. Processing screws. Where did I put the screws? Where are the screws? 1, 2, 3. There they are. 1, 2, 3. I can count. These go in here. This is really just for safety in case it goes thermonuclear. We have some sort of emergency explosion containment pie dish, as our friend Big Clive likes to say. It's plastic, but at least the sparks won't shower all over the place. So we got that. Cool. Now we can put it back together. TRS-80. Ribbon cable. It's the computer that started my vintage collection. Yeah! The boards were good. The connectors were crazy. Yeah, and agreed. The machine, like the design itself of the TRS-80 is not bad. It really is a good design. The problem is that whoever decided to do whatever cheap thing they decided to do to choose the connectors and the way the keyboard was connected to the machine and all of that stuff. Yeah, that stupid ribbon cable. Yeah, just emergency pie. Emergency pie. Did somebody send you emergency pie? Can I have emergency pie? I want emergency pie. Fire is no bueno at this time of year, yeah. Pizza. Ah, yes. Pizza would be great right now. Get out the red shrink tube so it doesn't happen again. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to do. I have these really cool markers I just got. They're kind of expensive, but they're good, high quality acrylic markers that don't go all over the place when you use them. They're not like these this kind of industrial paint pens that I used to use. These, when you go to try to use them, they get paint all over the place. These guys, even though they cost 4 times as much, the paint stays exactly where you stick it. So I'm going to use this instead. And we know that's power. So this is going to be marked red. Bright red, like the other power connector, right? Red for power, yes. So we're going to mark this red. Bright red for power. Bright red. We're going to let that dry for a second. Can you hang out somewhere where you're not going to like get red paint all over the place? Thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. While that's drying, we can plug in the rest of the stuff again. Get everything ready again. So first off, that means I don't need this power brick. Oh my gosh! Like, hold on. Tangling, cable, mess forever. Just, There is no step 3. Oh, cable, cable, cable. Where do you go? Where do you go? You go here. You get unplugged. You get untangled. Come here. You just go away. Just for forever and ever. Just go away. Okay. Floppy. Goes here. That needs to be off. That's in there just because of the drive. Yes. Okay. Cool. That's together. That's plugged in. Yes. Is this dry yet? It's dry enough. Okay. Yeah, I got, here I am talking. It doesn't get paint all over the place, except it got paint all over the place because I touched it while it was wet, like a freaking moron. Anyway, on, off. That is off. Power plugs in here. Yep, that goes there. That goes there. What is this cable? That's my video cable. Video cable plugs into the video output. Nothing is in the tape output. Okay, cool. Right? Right? Right. Now, plugs of things plugged in. We've got plug to the floppy drive is plugged in. We've got plug to the expansion interface is here. The expansion interface is off. The computer is off. Got it. Okay. The EI is in. I scratched my screen. Nice. Delicious. Didn't that happen to you, Steve? To your Mac Portable or something? Okay. So this is together. That is in. We turn tape on. We turn the expansion interface on. We turn the computer on. And I've got junk on the screen. So I'm going to turn it off and back on. Up. I did it wrong. Wait. Hold on. Is it doing it? Lights on. I didn't wait too long. I didn't wait long enough. That's the problem. Stand by. I turn it all off and reset it all. Off. On. Disk. On. On. Patience. Okay. Give it time. Well, I'm giving it time and it's not doing the thing. There we go. Now we have the right amount of memory. Let's get down here so you guys can see a little bit better what's going on. What's going on? There we are. Cool. So we're going to reset the stack again because it's being stupid. I got it to try once. Have you got the CoCo drive on it or the Model One? I have the CoCo drive on it. Does that matter? Does that matter? Dana! Hi, Dana! Welcome to the stream. We're working on old Tandy hardware because it's Tandy. Honestly, I don't think the drive matters, but I'll switch it. I'll switch it over since you guys are telling me to. You say that it does, so I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you, and we're going to do it anyway. So this unplugs. That's off. This unplug-a-doodles. Here. Mm-hmm. And that goes to the code. My CoCo. This goes here. Switch is in the off position. Plugged in. Cable plugs in. There's the cable. Off, off, off. Yes. Floppy disk in the drive. Drive closed. Floppy switch on. EI on. TRS-80 on. The drive's doing something. It's spinning. It's not loading. And then nothing occurred. Understood. Yeah, the Tandy. Yeah, the CoCo, the controllers. Yep, got it. The Tandy Model 100. Yeah, it was this. It's the Model 100 is this weird. Yeah, it's basically. Where is that thing? I have one. I think. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, I know I have it. Stand by. Ah, yes. So, it's very similar to one of these things. Now, this is a Sharp Pocket PC 1500, but it's a very similar thing. It's a tiny little AB computer, super portable, that was supposed to be used for like use in the field for journalists, stuff like that. It is trying to read the disk. Does it still have data on it? You mean the disk? Yes, the disk should still have data on it. Worked last time I tried to use it. It was common with journalists, yep. Let's see here. Put that back. Now it's spinning the drive, but not lighting up the light. There is the possibility that I have it plugged into the wrong cable end here. So stand by. It's possible that it needs to be plugged in here instead of to that other one. So let's try that. Yeah, now we have a light. It just says error. At least it says something. That's good. Give the old cartridge blowout. Error. Maybe I have the disk upside down for this drive. I don't know. I don't think I do. Dirty drive, yeah. Yeah. The fact that it's saying error this way means it has it in the right direction. So, where is my drive disk cleaner thingadoodle? Where is that? Stand by, I got to remember where I stuck it. It's not there. Is it in here? Nope. Oh, come on. Was it in here? Nope. There? Nope. Okay, well. We're going to get old school. Turn that off. Unplug this. It needs to be this one. So I can label that with a big old 1. First off, I'm going to label this so I know it's this. 1, 2. All stuff I should have done the last time I used it, but I didn't, of course. So now we need to clean the drive. So we're going to do that with cotton swabs, super long cotton swabs, and IPA. They make some good compact flash card and SDR card adapters for the Model One. Yes, I need to get one. So make sure this is off. Can I get back to the head? I think so. All you guys probably see right now is the back of my head, but you know, whatever. Well, it doesn't look particularly dirty, but you never know. That a quick dry. Put away our tools. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That plugs in there. Drive 1 goes in here. That turns on. That turns on. That turns on. Error. Yeah. Be careful the drive has a felt pad on one side. Yes. Mark the cable this time. Yep, I did that too. Yeah, I'll show you. I have the cable marked 2. So the other side is the correct side. Error is all it says. There's no scratches on the disc surface or anything like that. It's possible the disc just went bad. That happens. Yep. I thought Tandy was 2 years ago. The first Tandy was a year ago. Doesn't that feel like that long? Was it? Yeah, I think the first Tandy was 2 years ago. Yeah, I think that maybe the media gave up the ghost there. I don't think it's going to do the thing for us tonight. Again, keep in mind, it's been 2 years since I did anything with this. Floppy media is notoriously crappy. So, yeah. So let's try to power this on with the standard brake, and the brake works. Yep. Print mem. Yep, that's cool. Likes that. Yeah. There's actually a reset switch mod you can put on this thing too to reset the machine proper. Now it's stuck in a funky loop where it doesn't want to load things at all. Turn that off. Turn that off. Reset you. Error. Now keep in mind there is a distinct, the discs are hard to make, yeah. There is a distinct possibility that when we were using this disc in the CoCo drive went funky. Didn't like something and it ate the disc. That's totally possible. Try another disc. The problem is this is the only one I have. Now, I can, in theory, write one because I still, for my last stream over... Hi, that's a big hand. For my last stream, I still have the DOS box over here. So we could try using image disc to write one. We might as well. Why not? It's Friday. We get to stay up as late as we want. So let's go ahead and switch over to this other screen and see if we can do this. I'm going to do that, zoom out, come up here so you can see what I'm doing. There we are. Cool. Can we arrange things? There we go. So we still have the DOS machine here, so we can, in theory, do this. I just got to get things set up a little bit. Now, I don't need this floppy drive on there. Nor do I need all of this craziness on here. So this can go away. This can go away. And so this will be a cool demonstration of how to write these floppies for the TRS-80 Model One. Basically, you use... I believe his name is Dave Dunfield. You use Dave Dunfield's image disk. And you can just write the floppy images directly. I just have to remember exactly how the heck it works. Good drive. Okay. My good floppy drive. This goes on here. That drive A, that will work splendidly. I need a power connect-a-doodle. Power connect-a-doodle, that will work. Okay, you sit right there. Okay, now we've got to change some video stuff around with the video monitor thing. Display. Display, display, not display, input, vidya. That goes there. Turn that on. We want to boot straight into DOS because this application works best in DOS mode. Before we do that, I need to go into the BIOS because we have to set this drive up. Drive B is non-extant. Drive A is that. Okay. Looking at people's text messages, stand by. Yeah, Flux Engine, yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to get into DOS. And then I will talk to you guys in the chats. Can you boot already? Can you do it, please? There we go. Safe mode command prompt only. Yep, a lot of people telling me stuff. Stand by. Try another disk. It's hard to make. Lockdowns. Yeah. Flux Engine. You know, you say that, and it's quite amazing that you say that because I have one. I have a Flux Engine, but I don't remember how to use it. So I'm using Dave Dunfield's disk image because I remember how to. I will use remember very loosely. I generally remember how to use that, and I think I have the disk image on this machine already. Is there a flux capacitor upgrade for the Model 1? That would be awesome. We could go back in time and like do the thing. Maybe we can get Applesauce to write Tandy images. Yeah, that would be super, super cool. Geek with Socials because I was able to fix my LC575 board. Yeah. Small solder balls. Solder balls. Solder balls. Let me tell you about the universal keyboard encoder that I built a couple days ago that had a solder ball and caused the ground line on the keyboard encoder to catch fire. That was nice. That user ended up getting shipped a working one and not the burnt up one. Anyway, moving on. So let's go in here. Windows, CD desktop, dir, CD floppy, one, dir, CD image D1, CD IMAGE D1, dir, CD, yes, IMAGE 1.18. Seriously, can I not type CD IMAGE tilde 1.18? 18. CD IMAGE D tilde 1.18. Anyway, dir. Yep, and I have an images directory. Yep, CD images, dir. CD Joe's DSKS, dir. That's a CPM image. I apparently don't have that image on this machine. Maybe? I don't have it. Okay, well, let's try Flux Engine then. Since I don't have the image there, I'm going to have to go to my Windows PC anyway. We do the Flux Engine. So you guys get to stare at that for a minute while we switch screens. Yes, new DOS. This is new DOS, except it's dead. So I need to get it. New DOS 80. Let's download the file. It's 80. Download. New DOS 80. I really need to finish editing my VCF video. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, Steve. Go do your video. We're all really super looking forward to seeing that, I'm sure. You don't have to hang out here just on my account to watch me like download software. That's fine. Let's see here. New DOS 2.0, I think is the one I wanted. Oh my gosh. It won't be fancy as Ron's. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, Steve. I'm looking for the file I want. New DOS 80 2.0 is the one that I want. DSK file? Sure. Sure. Why not? Don't copy that, Floppy. Don't serious. Okay. Okay. Now I have to remember how the friggin' DOS Weasel works. Or not DOS Weasel, the Flux Engine. Flux Engine. Windows 10. Clicking the button. Great. It's Flux Engine client is what I need. Okay. Does anybody recommend a good Z80 assembler for Model 1? I want to get back into Z80 coding just for the fun of it. Yeah, that is a good question. I am not sure. I am not sure. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Building the firmware, don't care. Building the client. Uh-huh. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. See, Grease Weasel works with the Flux engine. Okay. So we need to do the Grease Weasel software, tools and USB interface. I want a binary. Because I'm on Windows and I don't like compiling software. Furthermore, you have the option to choose between two Windows GUIs if the command line version of gw.exe is too inconvenient for you. That's hilarious. That is funny. It is. I hate it. I hate it. Further steps to depend on your host OS. Yep. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys really want to watch me download and try to install Grease Weasel? Seriously? There's 16 of you. Do you really want me to do that? I think this is getting a little boring to do that. Zzz, oh, sorry. Yeah, you're snoring. Direct download. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I'm still having problems getting the friggin' the DOS disk downloaded. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Keep sure. Flux my floppy.zip. Just run it. I don't care. More info. Run anyway. Computer infected. It's looking for the Grease Weasel exe. That's great. Cool. So now I need the actual Grease Weasel software. Tools and USB. That's great. Download Grease Weasel. Windows. Yep, great. Up to you. It's 10:30 p.m. here, so I'll be leaving soon. Yeah, it's 10:30 p.m. here as well. I'm usually done around 10:30 p.m. Or 10 p.m. on my streams, and we're at how far we're at about 3 hours. Yeah. So, I am gonna give it a quick college try, and if I can't get it running in like 10 minutes or so, I think we'll call it a night. Show in folder. Great. We're going to extract this. Is it more interesting for you to just like watch me stare at the screen like that? Maybe. I don't know. So I want to extract all to that folder. Doobie-doo. Ooh, look, it's Python. Of course it is. It was done by a Linux guy. Why wouldn't it be Python? gw.exe. Great. So that's that. So now if I do this and extract all of that, those files to that folder, then I tell it where Grease Weasel is. More info, run anyway. Grease Weasel is in the there. It's in that folder. There. Open. Great. Sweet. Okay, smash that like button. Yes, hit the like button. So I need to get this connected to my machine, and I believe I connect this end to it. I believe that's where we hook that up. Then I need the floppy drive connected connected to it, which means we need to turn that machine off. I need to hook up this floppy drive. I need to go get my power box again because I need something to power the floppy drive, which is this box here. I need power here. Power. We got power. Good. We got power to the floppy drive. Good. We've got this connected to the cable. Good. Cool. Awesome. Great. Orc smash that like button. Yes. Put that in there. Cool. Template is 5.25 360. I have no idea what template it is. Oh, that's a read template. I want the right. I want to go right. File name. So now I need to go. I need to see if this file ever finished downloading. It never did. Pause. Resume. Will that make it go? Nope. File never friggin' downloaded. Okay. Let's try that again. New DOS 80. Remove the spaces if you can see the link. Yep, it worked. Okay. Yes. This file just doesn't want to download from there, so let's find it somewhere else, shall we? Oh. Download. Classic computer. Download. We'll grab the file. World of Warcraft reference. Yeah. Archive.org may have it. Looking, stand by. I got to get the file. I got to get, that's the thing. I have to find the file first. As everybody just leaves the stream because like all I'm doing is staring at a screen. You guys are watching me surf the internet. Do I have it potentially on my server? Old Xfer. Not there. Nope. Software. Vintage computer tools. Floppy tools. Nope. Don't have it there. What file are you looking for? I'm looking for new DOS 80 version 2.0. And I found it from on a website that every time I search for it, that's the website that hits first. But it downloads 5 kilobytes and then freezes. It just sits there. It's like it goes old 1990s style download and just goes, and never gets any further. Yes, that is what. This is what I'm looking for. Yep. I have DMKs and DSK files. I tried the DMK and it doesn't download. I tried the DSK file and it doesn't download. It gets partially through it and doesn't want to complete. It's at the link I sent. Okay, I'll stand by. I'm going to have to do my YouTube stuff that I need to do. I got to go here and go to the Go Live button. I'm in this one right now. And you sent a link, and I'm looking for the link in the chat. Didn't look like the CoCo 3 RGB thing worked. Yes, it did. Actually, you just missed it. If you're just now getting here, yeah, the CoCo 3 RGB thing worked perfectly fine. Worked great. Is at the link I sent. You sent a link. Like where did you send the link in the? Did you email me the link? Did you? Because YouTube is doing this thing like it's liking to eat links and stuff you guys send, right? It's being dumb. I want to see the chat. Pop out chat. Like I want to see it so I can see these links that the people are sending me. I want live chat so I can see links. Show. Oh my gosh! Finally. Jiminy Christmas. Yep, you put the spaces in it, but it still ate it. Because YouTube's smart enough to do that, but not smart enough to block bots. Yeah, figure that one out. Is that the correct URL? Oops, you browsed to a page that doesn't work. Oh, it's Teza's. Yeah, Tezin System 80. Yep. Classiccomputers.nz. Yes. There we are. This disk contains the thing. Download the disk. Disk! Yeah! Thank you, John Moutz. You are the bomb, sir. So now that I have that file, then I can go over to this application, give it a file name in my downloads of the file we just downloaded. Open. The template is, I don't freaking know. I think it would be, well, yeah, it doesn't know what template to use. New template? I honestly don't even know how to use this software. Stand by, I'm just reading how this software works. Yeah, it's like, I suppose I could use that because that's the type of drive it is. We'll just do that. What's the worst that'll happen? It won't work. Right. No grease weasel choosing default. Okay. No COM port found. What COM port? What are you talking about? I apologize for my suggestion if it doesn't work. No, you're fine. No reason to apologize. Helping is helping, and that is cool. Device manager. How is this thing even seen by the computer? Is it actually a COM port? Nope. Do I plug it in here? Like I said, I've used this exactly once. Oh, it did something. Ha-ha! There we go. So it detected the COM port. That's great. Right. Go. No COM port found. Okay. Well, what's COM port for? Good. Right. Right. No COM port found. Oh, so now I have to like select it there. Drive select. Does it matter? I don't know. Right. Is it doing it? I don't know. USB device. Yeah, it's a Flux engine that I'm trying to use the Grease Weasel software to do with it. And it's sitting here at a command.exe prompt doing nothing. I haven't taken the time to read how to do this process. I'm just doing this on the fly live as we're going. So it'll either work or it won't. And it probably won't. But that's fine. Yeah, it's just sitting here doing nothing. Doing a whole bunch of nothing. Drive select. I don't know. A. That doesn't do anything. Steps 1. No. I don't know. I know. Just trying to help. I do appreciate your help. Don't worry about that. I'm not grumpy at you. I'm grumpy at me for not knowing how to do it. Yeah. Let's look for the actual Flux engine software. I figured I'd have to have it on my computer somewhere. Using a Flux engine. Here's instructions. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Connecting it up. I did the thing. It's a command line program. Okay, that's great. So I have to find out where my freaking hard drive I stuck the software. Good luck, good night. I'll watch the end tomorrow. See you, John. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for tonight. If I can't figure this out here in another couple minutes, I'm done. Here's this Flux. I found the Flux engine folder. Look at that. Look at that. So we need to do this and do command. And I need to change to this directory, change to the Flux engine directory, great. So now that I do that, it is what? Flux engine write drive 1. Yep. Cool. So then I just need to do that. And then I need to tell it the directory to use. And I'm going to put this command together. Doing the thing. Standby. That's that. IBM dash. Well, does that matter? I'm just reading profile. Yeah. I should probably do raw write. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. So where's the disk image file? That's that. The disk image file is here. So I need this path name, which is my downloads folder. And of course, it's not going to tell me that because it's stupid. Cool. So that's that. IBM -I / that / this name. I have no idea if this will work. It might not. Copy. Control C. Paste. Go. Invalid data modifier. Okay. Does it have to be in quotes? Then it doesn't like the path name. Invalid data modifier. Does it have to be in the directory it's in? Probably. No, my luck. Paste. Just be in the same as directory as it. I don't care. Data modifier syntax. And enter. Invalid data modifier syntax. 1. Like, what? Does it just... It doesn't like the file names, guys. Image.disk. I don't care. Be generic. Image.disk. Fine. You guys can't see my screen, but... I'm just trying to get the command line to work. Write. Flux. Engine. Write. IBM. Image. Okay. Non-option parameter seen. -I. Unrecognized input image file name extension. Does it have to, like, why is it so picky? Does it have to be image.img in order to work? Error data track overrun, that's fine. Drive 1. -D. -D drive 1. Will you work now? Invalid data modifier syntax. I'm done. I'm done for tonight. We're not going to worry about it tonight. It's getting late. We've been streaming for 3 hours. We did a lot of really cool stuff tonight. We got to see brain fail. We got to see the thing. What is the thing we did with the RGB? Anyway, we got to see the RGB thing for the CoCo 3. That was cool. We got to play around with some games on the TRS, not the TRS-80, the Tandy 1000 TX. Thanks to Sean with Geek for Social Skills for sending me the bits and pieces to make that work. A lot of cool people stopped by and said hi. The CoCo 3 RGB adapter. Mike, yes, thank you. You're still here? You're still here? After 3 hours of watching me screw around and break crap and blow fuses? And then we plugged in the TRS-80 Model One and connected things wrong and blew a fuse. And then spent one boring half hour trying to get a disk to work. But yeah, single side, single density is a pain to work with. Yeah, Thomas, that's the thing, is that's not the problem right now. The problem is that I can't even get Flux Engine to see the Flux Engine software to like take the command to like write the disk. Like I'm giving it, I literally gave it the example command from the website and changed the image file name. And it's like, no, your parameters are incorrect. I'm like, I don't know. It's fine. Yes. So thanks everybody for stopping by tonight. I'm going to call it a night where it's 11 p.m. We've been streaming. Gosh, how long actually has the stream been going on? A long time. Yeah. For all of the evers. So we need to go ahead and wrap it up. But again, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me tonight for Septandy streaming. And we will catch you again next time. See you guys. Thanks.